Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Eddie Rosario riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, and on the hill, Zach Plesac.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels at bats.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies.
And a pitch. That misses, so we're underway on a day made for baseball, the 4th of July. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
And that's a strike. The 2-1. That's through there for a strike. Got him. 1 away.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's Matt Olson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. And he pumps it a strike. Foul ball. One and 2 now.
That's the ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base knock, center field.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Austin Riley, 3rd on the National League leaderboard for batting average. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Ripped on a line, and that should be extra bases. Olsen around second, headed for 3rd. Now a relay to the plate, not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores.
He was all over that one. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
So here's Murphy now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the dirt, runner holds. Count goes to 1 and 2. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Next pitch misses way outside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Michael Harris in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is popped up. That is the inning. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. And the home team down a run. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Spencer Strider. Singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And the pitch. Stephen Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is foul back. Kicks and fires. That one just misses the outside corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering is outside. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Let's take a look at Terry Francona's lineup for the Guardians. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup. And they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long, because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Miles Straw in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Fouls one off. 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And there's a strike. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back. Here's Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
The right-hander back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Now 1-1. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
The 1-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's a 2-2. Ground ball, could be two. Over to Freeman. They get one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Guardians nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Josh Bell.
Guardians, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
The wind to the pitch. And that one off the outside edge. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike one. And a strike in there. Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. And now it's Josh Naylor. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hilliard drifts towards it. Out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
First offering misses the mark. And there's a strike.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate in some really good arm side run.
On the ground to first. Boots it, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. The Guardians go down in order. They're down 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Orlando Arcia. The pitch. Arcia getting to start at shortstop. 28 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
The wind and the pitch. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So the lineup flips over. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. That's in for a strike.
1-1.
Arcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. That one missed. Kicks and deals. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Oh, he throws it away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Singleton scored his first time. Olson, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 down. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Ball 1, no strikes.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And there's the strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And a 1-2. Popped up. And the infield fly rule call.
Now back, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. Fly to right his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. And that one lifted in the air center field. And the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now George Valera. And here it comes. On the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And takes low for ball 1. Naylor measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. In the air, left side. Rosario moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Shea.
So digging in, number 26. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Gathers and throws to first. Inning over. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Here in Cleveland, on to the fourth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. The wind of the pitch. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now, Eddie Rosario.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Just missed. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. And there's a ball.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special when you
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Just off the outside part of the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Yeah.
And that's in for a strike.
1-2.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In the air, right field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Stephen Kwan. And a pitch. Stephen Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
We're going to talk about a guy who makes great contact. Hard to throw it past him. He does not swing and miss very often.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yes, Singy, he went 116 pitches before his first swing and miss in the majors. Amazing. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Straw.
And up next for Cleveland, Miles Straw. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. The Guardians hitless so far in the game. That one's in there. And 1-1. Righty to the plate. Just missed the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Righty delivers. Caught him looking for the K.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Ramirez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next offering is down low. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen. And Ramirez is set down. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And it remains 1-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard.
Plesac back to work. And there's the strike.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. He reached out a walk his first time. Ball 1 there.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Pitch misses, and now 2-0.
2-0.
Kicks and fires. That clips the corner. On the ground. Ramirez sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Down the inside corner for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Albies off of first with 2 away. Albies on the move. Now a fly ball to right center. Number 26 settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Braves strand 1, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Josh Bell.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. High in the air, out to right. Hilliard just towards it. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 22.
Here's Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Rosario under this one. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
And now the shortstop, Tyler Freeman. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now it's even up.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-2. Goes down looking. Guardians fail to score. They still trail 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Plesac back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The wide to kick the pitch. Right side. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Zach Plesac will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Nick Sandlin will take over here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy. And a foul ball. Riley stands at second with no outs. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And ball 1. And it's even up. That One hit to right. He makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third. Oh, the throw is wild. And he'll move up to third on the throwing error.
The batter, the center fielder,
Michael Harris, the next to hit. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And there's a foul ball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one lifted to left. Kwan settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Hilliard in the box now. Takes strike 1. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Look out, way inside. And now a single might score 2. The 1-2. Upstairs. Line drive, could be extra bases. 1 runs in, a second scores as well, and they lead by 4. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
The batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Out to short. Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for Cleveland, George Valera.
The center fielder, George.
And he deals. There's the strike.
You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Throw on to Olsen. One up, one down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hilliard makes a move on it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland, the right
2
fielder.
outs, base is empty. Number 26 digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And that will end the inning. Guardians leave 1. They're down 4-0. Touki Toussaint on to pitch here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Please. Now pitching for the Guardians, number 56, Touki Toussaint.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Splits the plate. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sam Hentges up and throwing for Terry Francona. Going to count 1-2. In the dirt, up with it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul straight back. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The pitch. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And here is Austin Riley. There's a strike. Olsen, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 4 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Cleveland, down the number 2 hitter, Miles Straw.
The second baseman,
The pitch. And that's a little bit high. Next pitch is popped up. Strider makes the catch, and there's one away.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
One down, base is empty. And a good eye there. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Here comes a pitch. Now a check swing, but he held up.
3-1.
That one ripped. Harris makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Bell at the plate with two away, swings through that one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And now the count is even.
I like the sequence right here. Jammed him on that last pitch, then trying to go away. You get that hitter leaning out over the plate a little bit. Now he's very vulnerable again to something inside like we saw earlier.
Gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Good eye in that spot.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
This to third. Over to Albies. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One left for the Guardians. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. And the pitch. That's in there. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Trevor Stephan up and throwing. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Freeman tossed to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And there's the strike. Next offering in the dirt. And the count is 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. And now 2-2. Two down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. Lifted in the air out to left. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 away. Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a curve drops in for a strike.
1-1.
And the right-hander deals. That one drifts inside. There's a strike. This one in the air center field. Valera after it. Brings it in for the third out. Down in order go the Braves. They lead 4-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman.
The shortstop, Tyler.
And the right-hander back to work.
Freeman.
Just missed. Strider into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
The wind of the pitch. And it is 2-1. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So up next, George Valera.
Valera.
Swings and misses.
0-1.
0-1. Left-hand batter waits. In the air, right field. Hilliard snags it for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Bo.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Next offering upstairs. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Triple digits on that last pitch. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-0. Eli Morgan into the game.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Morgan.
And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell
Morgan measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. That's in there. Strike one. And that one missing low.
1-1.
That's a little bit low. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the righty deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one almost got him. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first, Sam Hilliard digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Morgan. He's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys, but Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. In there at the knees. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Trevor Steffen, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The next pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
And it's flip a coin, because the good thing is that you can bring a guy like this in with the bases loaded and not worry about walking in a run. But on the other side, if he gives up one of those homers, it counts for 4.
Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. And that's in there for strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ozuna leads off first with 1 away. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 1,
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
Albies.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Next pitch is popped up. Ramirez on the move. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 9th. And welcome back. Bottom of the 9th. Stepping up for the Guardians. Number 26.
Potter.
And a pitch. That one is upstairs.
That's the ball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris after it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. In there for strike 1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a ball popped up. Albies drifts towards it, makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And now, Miles Straw. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant